This is your boy Praying Manthus coming at you with another spiritual conversation. Okay, so I'm doing something a little bit differently. Okay, I usually don't talk about myself, but since I'm kind of like on my own like hiatus, I just had a lot of things on my mind. You know, usually I'm very quiet. Especially by myself, I don't talk a lot. I'm a Taurus. I find my answers through my peace. Okay. But today I'm not a Taurus. Today I'm a Gemini. So I have a lot to say. Okay. I just feel like people are like extremely curious about my love life, and there's not too much going on. And it's by choice. I don't know what to really say other than the fact that like I just view relationships completely differently. You know, I've been married before, not legally, but my first serious relationship was maybe over a good 10 years ago, which kind of like set me up for the rest of my life. Okay. It was a very healthy relationship. We lasted for 3 years. We built a lot together. I just feel like me experiencing that type of love or that type of stability, it just taught me that to appreciate that person while they're there. It taught me that things don't last. But the gag is that I never realized that love and being in a loving partnership, it pretty much just is designed to help elevate yourself on a soul level. Okay. The love is the spell that brings people together. Okay. But it's their destiny. Okay. So, I don't play with love because I realize the responsibility behind love. A lot of people search for love first instead of appreciating the love around them secondly. I've manifested 7 to 8 different types of lovers. Twin flame, twin rays, kindred spirits, soulmates, life mates. Like, there's 7. And I successfully manifested them all. And I'm gagging because it's like the relationship, all those relationships taught me how to love myself. Or not only just how to love myself, like, it just showed me certain areas of myself that I needed to work on, like abandonment, trust issues, insecurities, like all of those things. And I just feel like I won't say I'm over love or I'm done with love. I'm just not trying to attract it or control it, or I just feel like it's something that should be taking place naturally. Okay. Am I open to dating? Maybe. It just depends on the person. It depends on the maturity level. A lot of people don't understand that I'm 34 years old, so I carry great experience when it comes to recognizing the signs. Or just learning how to respond to situations appropriately. Like, I just feel like a lot of people are not used to appropriate partners, or a lot of people are just not used to a loving partner triggering them. That's another video for a whole nother time. But I guess what I'm trying to say is love is something that shouldn't be taken seriously. It's something that should make you feel like a child again, and it's something that should bring you joy. So yeah, it's like I've learned that cutting corners in love will never benefit you. It won't. I just feel like now I do believe that I'm going to be married again. I do believe that. But I do feel like it won't be like any other relationship that I've experienced before. Why you say that? I feel like this time is going to be different. You know, like I feel like the person that I am attracting now, currently, in this present time, I feel like this time someone's going to be able to understand what it feels like to share the same heart. You know? A lot of people feel like because of my image, you know, that I'm looking for a particular person to spoil me or take care of me. But like I said earlier, throughout my experience of learning who I am through my loving partnerships, I realized that material things is not it. So I'm definitely not searching for someone who is materialistic. Even though I have nice things, it's not something that I acquire every day of my life. I just happen to keep up with the things that I have. I mean, I am a Taurus, so it's a part of my magic to be able to attract material gain. Okay? I try to stay away from people like that. I try to stay away from people who are materialistic or who is looking for an ideal look of what a relationship is supposed to look like. Like, I'm not trying to be in the spotlight in my relationship. I want something that is sacred and protected. Okay? You know, sacredness, it builds power. You know, it also builds protection the more that you shelter it or preserve it. So, it's tricky. Have I learned all the lessons that I need to learn when it comes to love? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it feels good when you kind of understand how love works for you, because you won't apply so much pressure on yourself. You know, like something becomes more easier or just fun or just even more romantic when you try not to control the situation and just allow something to unfold naturally. Especially now in Leo season. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful people that's out. I'm sure you guys have your special crushes. I'm sure you guys feel the romance in the air. But it doesn't necessarily mean that something is supposed to be in application. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying not to say too much without saying too much. But when it comes to love, when it comes to how I view love, I just want emotional support. You know, I feel like that's really all you need. It's really all you need, because the other areas of your life should already be balanced out first before you can ever draw in the appropriate partner for you.